Welcome to the Bucket on ESPN. I'm Bryce here with Matt and Matthew, and today we're going to be making our predictions for NBA awards. All right, so for MVP coming up this season, I think he's going to have some a good boost of confidence after winning Finals MVP and leading his team on his back, the Raptors, to a championship. I think Kawhi Leonard will be MVP of the 2019-2020 season because of how dominant he was in the postseason last year. And I think if he doesn't take as many games off next year and he really focuses on working with Paul George to make the team better, I think he's gonna win MVP, and the Clippers might even make the championship.
I'm going to take, this is probably a sleeper pick. I don't think anyone really thinks this, but Anthony Davis. I think LeBron, obviously, with his age increasing, I think Anthony Davis will take a bigger load on the Lakers' offense, and we all know how great of a defensive talent he is. And I think he'll really be the focal point of their offense and get to do what he does best. And he won't draw any double teams this year because of LeBron, because of Boogie Cousins, because of Kyle Kuzma. So I think he really is a good pick for MVP.
Just like what Bryce said, Kawhi Leonard, I definitely think he definitely could be this year's MVP, as he said, with the postseason and everything like that. I definitely think that duo with him and Paul George will definitely be one duo that will be in the top this year.
Let's move on over to Rookie of the Year. My pick for Rookie of the Year is Ja Morant. Ja Morant electrified at Murray State, and he had a one upset in March Madness in the first round, and I thought as a 12 seed they did pretty good. I think Ja Morant is probably the most electrifying point guard in this whole entire draft, and I think with Zion being injury prone up to this point with the knee bruise in summer league, and what we saw Duke with the foot injury and the knee injury, I definitely think that the Rookie of the Year is going to be Ja Morant, and he just had surgery, so let's see if he can bounce back from that. I don't think RJ Barrett is developed enough into a good shooting guard to pull out the Rookie of the Year. So I feel like Ja Morant at top three is probably the best candidate.
I'm going to take R.J. Barrett. I think he's going to love playing in a market like New York. These veterans that they signed in the offseason is going to help him tremendously. I think he can really be the focal point of this offense. Him and Julius Randle can be that little big combo that are going to surprise everyone. And I think they can sneak into the playoffs, and R.J. Barrett will win Rookie of the Year because he'll take the scoring load. He'll be able to kick out to some shooters. They got Knox, they've got Dotson, they've got Trier. I think R.J. Barrett is going to have a great season.
My pick, I mean, as you said, Zion, he's thinking good about his knee, but I think Zion could definitely win Rookie of the Year because, I mean, I know if he takes summer league off, maybe he get a good rehab, and then once he comes back for the regular season, I think he could definitely do better with his new teammates and Lonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram. So I definitely think it'll be a good fit for him.
Now let's talk to who we think is going to make it to the championship East and West. My West pick is LeBron James' Lakers. I feel like this ultimately loaded team with LeBron James at point guard, Anthony Davis, the DeMarcus Cousins, Danny Green, even what's his name? Caldwell Pope. I think this team is loaded. I feel like they could really make it into the West, especially getting into the second half of the year, because this lineup has the depth to go all the way.
Kawhi Leonard will take the Los Angeles Clippers to their first title ever and win LA for the Clippers. I mean, I think it'll be the Bucks and it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers in the finals, a Giannis Kawhi showdown that everyone wants to watch, and I think it'll be one of the best finals we've ever seen, and I think Kawhi will once remain on top.
As you said, Bryce, with the Lakers, Anthony Davis, LeBron, that's definitely a good duo. You got Boogie at center, so maybe that could be another new big three in the league.
For my East pick, I definitely think that the Kemba Walker's Celtics is definitely a strong contender in the East, and that's who I'm picking. So that'll wrap it up for our finals pick, and this is the Bucket on ESPN signing off.